My girlfriend's currently non-existent, quite like Ryan's.
God damn! I was about to. No, I was gonna say it first, you cocksucker!
Wow!
You stole my joke and then you turned it against me.
Internet, good morning. My name is Pokemon Trainer Steve, aka Magnitude. Welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. This one against KyleAye. He's a good friend of mine. His link's in the description. If you guys could please check out his channel, I would greatly appreciate that. Also, if we can get 100 likes on my Wi-Fi videos, you guys have been killing it with the likes lately. I've been super pleased with that. That makes me feel fantastic. If you guys can shoot for 100 likes on the Wi-Fi videos, you guys can get there. That would be great. I have a team I've used before. Nihilego, Celesteela, Araquanid, Mimikyu, Alolan Golem, and Tapu Lele. My opponent has Mimikyu, Alolan Marowak, Pissimian, Pelipper, Tapu Koko, and Alolan Raichu. So he looks like he's going to be abusing that Thunder, and he's got a little old electric immunity in Alolan Marowak. Alolan Marowak has been a huge, big time player in stopping Tapu Koko and Raichu. So it's got a solid niche on some teams, but I didn't see any hazard removal, so I wanted to lead with my Nihilego because I wanted to get some Stealth Rocks up nice and early, and I felt that was the best fashion in which I could do so, by leading with a Pokemon that has Stealth Rocks. It's not rocket science here, guys. It's just rock science. Stealth in parentheses, rock science. So I lead with my Nihilego. He leads with his Alolan Raichu. I fear this, or his Mimikyu, sorry. I fear this thing not at all, but I do not want him setting up a Swords Dance turn 1, but I don't know if he's the kind of guy who would set up Swords Dance turn 1. Every time I think about setting up turn 1, I go back to early 4th gen days in Maryland in his Salamence named, it was Tatiana, something like that. And he would just like have a Focus Sash Salamence with Dragon Ants and with Dragon Ants turn 1 and try and sweep, and those are my memories. So it's been almost 10 years now, so it's just crazy. Time fucking flies. So he goes for the Iron Head, which would have done a lot if I were still a Nihilego. Again, I wanted to at least break its disguise, so if we went for Swords Dance, I wouldn't have to hit it twice to take it out. So, but I do have Celesteela in here, and I can take kind of any physical hit that he wants to throw at me, and I do love Pissimian. He is going to switch out, which is the play he should make. That's one thing to go out, and he goes into a Alolan Marowak, maybe predicting a Heavy Slam, perhaps predicting either way, I go for the Leech Seed, because Celesteela's one job is to slow the game down. Now, I do want to mess with offensive Celesteela in the future, but I don't really know where to begin. I kind of want like Air Slash, Flamethrower, stuff of that nature, but I don't really know where to begin. And so I just get the Leech Seed damage back. I'm going to deal damage to that, which is going to be fantastic. This thing is going to be could cause potential problems, so I don't want it to do that. But I don't want it to get hit by a Fire-type move, so I go into Nihilego, and I know even though my defense isn't that great, I can still probably take a Flare Blitz if he goes for one, and then I can outspeed him and kill with Power Gem, so that'll be fantastic. He is going to Flare Blitz me. I am, of course, going to resist that, and I do live at 27 HP. That is a lot. It's a lot of damage to me. There's a lot of damage back to him, and I thought for a while, you know, he actually may want to switch out here, save his Marowak, and it's going to give my Nihilego more HP, which is nice, but I can outspeed him and go for a Power Gem if that is the play I want to make. And it ends up being the play that I do make. I go for a Power Gem. Alolan Marowak goes down. We are up 6-5 early against my boy.
That was easy.
You're goddamn right it was easy. Give me that Beast Boost. So now Nihilego has kind of been relegated to just click Power Gem and try and sweep because not a lot of HP. And I am Scarfed. And I don't think you realize that I'm Scarfed because I naturally outspeed Alolan Marowak anyway, so he doesn't really gain any information based on my Nihilego here. But I do go to Power Gem and I'm Scarfed and I'm +1, and my boy KyleAye, not a big fan of that.
That was easy.
You're goddamn right it was. Now I'm at +2 special attack, +1 speed because of what the Choice Scarf grants me, and we are looking good. Rugby Monkey, what he should have wanted to do in the first place, but I guess he wanted to get that rain up, and then he wanted to start dropping Thunders later. So I go for Power Gem once more. Nihilego at +2. Not able to take him out to get +3. If I took him out there, I probably would have just swept him and won because he could not outspeed me, and I'm at +3, and he has nothing left to resist my stab. I go down, but Pissimian is kind of on its way down as well, but I was able to do a lot of damage with a Nihilego. It's going to allow me to go into Araquanid. Now I am in the rain. He's at -1. He might want to switch, but either way, I just have Liquidation. And he's going to close combat me and do nothing. That's about 60 damage, 57 I believe, I think to be precise. And he is not a big fan of what's going to be happening now. Liquidation, I love Araquanid. It's six-legged freaks, man. I love Araquanid so much. It's so fantastic. I want to draft from the GBA. Don't tell the other coaches, but I'm eyeing Araquanid early on in the draft. So Now he's got Tapu Koko, though, and he can just drop a Thunder. He's probably got Thunder if he's got Pelipper and Tapu Koko on the same team. And I can't live a Thunder. But I want to keep Araquanid around, so I decided to go into Golem, and I feel like I can just take a Thunder nicely. I have Air Balloon. Fantastic. He wants a Volt Switch, which he might, but he just goes for a Thunder, and this does more damage than I thought it would. It does more that is a lot of damage. Now, what you might not know about Golem is that no matter how hard it tries to not be, it is absolutely fucking terrible. Alolan Golem, once again, going down. I have brought that thing like 6 times, and it has a grand total of like 5 deaths and 0 kills. It's crazy. But I have Mimikyu now, and I have the Disguise, so I get that free hit. As long as he doesn't paralyze me with like an electric type attack, that'd be great. So he goes for Thunder. And obviously I'm going to take no damage because of what the Disguise grants me. And Mimikyu is going to be able to get... Buddy... Paralyzes me. Disguise broken. I could have outsped that thing naturally anyway. But I get the play rough off. It's just a shame that is just so fucking terrible. Or I don't... Oh, sorry, let me rephrase that. I don't outspeed it naturally, but that paralysis is going to make sure that even if I live one of these, or... It doesn't matter, because I do, crisis averted, but it doesn't matter, because I don't match the outspeed it, so I didn't want to risk, being paralyzed, but Mimikyu's got a solid natural, especially defensive bulk, so I knew I could probably live that, but in comes Alolan Raichu, who's going to Thunderbolt me, take me out, and now KyleAye, my boy KyleAye is starting to bring this battle back. Nihilego early, did some stuff and things, but he's brought it back with that Tapu Koko. But I go into Tapu Lele, and I have a high special defense stat. Alolan Raichu isn't that good. And there is no more electric terrain, so the power of Alolan Raichu is going to be a little bit nerfed. He is going to Volt Switch. That does more than I thought it would. To be honest, I thought it would do a little less amount of damage, seeing as the set that I am is more, has some special defense in it, and without the electric terrain. But he goes back into Mimikyu, or he goes into his own Mimikyu. Well, I guess he levels it, so he technically goes back into Mimikyu. I do hit him with a Moonblast, and now... If I was Scarf, I could just keep Moonblasting, but I'm not, and I don't really... I could die to a Shadow Claw here, especially if he's, like, banded. I have seen banded Mimikyu before. Obviously, he cannot go for a Shadow Sneak, because, the combo of Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, because of the terrain, but that does not mean that he cannot just kill me with straight up Shadow Claw. If I take the risk, Shadow Claw does take me out in what was quickly... A game that I had well in hand is starting to get away from me. I go into Celesteela, and I have to take not a lot of damage from this Shadow Claw. I will probably take it out with a Heavy Slam. Unless he is, of course, Focus Sash. I do Heavy Slam, dropping a Heavy Slam from the heavens. Taking him out. So, he's got just one Pokemon left. I have my Araquanid at about 70 HP, and I have Celesteela at +1 defense. Gonna get some HP back because of the leftovers, so right now I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like I'm in a good spot where this battle is, and my ability to win it is quality. But he has this. And Celesteela, no likey electric type attacks. I do protect just to get some more HP. I was praying to God he didn't go for a nasty flop, because that would have been just absolutely the worst. But so now I'm hoping I have to live one and do enough damage to Heavy Slam, and then live a Thunderbolt with my Araquanid. So he Thunderbolts me here. That does so much damage. I Heavy Slam him. I thought maybe I'll kill him, and we can just forego all of this stress. Not even close. Not even close. This game was once well in hand, and now it's going to come down to a Pokemon who is weak to the stab of the opposing Pokemon, living a move while not at full HP. I protect to get a little more HP back. Thought maybe that would make some bit of difference. Thought that would maybe help me live and potentially not do nearly as much damage. Was hoping to Lord Almighty Jesus Christ above us, if there is a Pokemon God, for whatever reason, let his Thunderbolt do less than 75 damage. That's obviously not going to happen. Celesteela goes down, and I have just Araquanid left. Just Araquanid, who is weak to Alolan Raichu's stab. I have 118 HP left, but I do have an Assault Vest. I am packing the Assault Vest. Is there a Lord? We pray to thee. There is a Lord! Living at 50. Liquidation is, of course, going to take out the Raichu, and we just sneak by with the W thanks to Assault Vest Araquanid. That has been the battle, guys. Be sure to check out my opponent's channel. That link's in the description. And rate, comment, subscribe. And I'll be seeing all of you guys. Yeah, even you next time. Peace.